Everybody, we're back again, and my camera seems just a little bit crooked today. How's that? Did I fix it? Are we upright? Close enough. So tonight we have a bit of a special stream. We're going to be reviewing our tournament games. So let me just announce that to the world. Tell me I updated this. I am sure I did a couple times, but okay. Let's send out our Discord announcements and get to it, huh? At here. // www.twitch.tv/DanielML. 001. Here we go. Boop. And probably the bots beat me to it already. Live streams. Bot beat me to it already. Nice. And so I guess the other one is just the Insomnia Anxiety Park. Miss Raybonet's Discord. Okay. Discord announcements set. Hey, Razzmatazz. What's up, McJacob? Where was this Go tournament? It was in Evanston, Illinois. Wow. I haven't used this scene in quite a while, and it looks like the chat is really wonky. Let's fix that. Wild. Chat. Oh, much better. In fact, we can bring that down just a little bit. Chat. Wow, it's been a really long time since I have used this scene. Okay, I think that'll work. That looks pretty nice. So, what we're doing today, we are going to be watching the videos that I shot of the games, and we're just going to be talking about them for a little while. Spoiler alert, I totally, I won all my games. But how I won them and what happened during them, that's the interesting part of this. So, let's go ahead and maybe sandbag the heck out of those people. I did not sandbag them, Razzmatazz. 4Q is reasonable. I was 6Q ranked AGA. I'm 5Q on PandaNet and on OGS. Do you know your new AGA rating? Not yet, no. It wouldn't update yet. But anyway, I hope I'm monitoring these. 1 second. I can hear what's happening in the video. I bet you I am. Anyway, let's dive in, though. Let's dive in. Yes, I can hear what's happening. Perfect. I'll wait till they're done announcing things. Where from? I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They should make you a 2Q at least for the ownage you did, right? There we go. Oh, I didn't listen to these. Maybe I should have cut some of this out. Because we waited quite a while to start until all the directions were given. But that's okay. We can talk a little bit. So, near the airport. Yeah, near O'Hare. So basically, like I just said in the video, me and a couple guys from the West Michigan Go Club traveled overnight. We stayed in Chicago on Friday night, and then we decided to get going. Hey, Long Ago Ego, how you doing? So I'm black, and I was really happy to be black to start. And so white approaches right away, which is interesting, very Shusaku. So I really took a while to think about this, but I did end up doing what Shusaku played, like right here. Razzmatazz! Oh, come on. What's wrong with my three-finger stone hold? Tell me what that means. Peyton told me how easily you dominated. Your entire club seemed to do well there. You were giving a follower some slack about not coming. What's that about? Too much IGS. It must have been too much IGS. I can't wait to see the top of your head lean into those moves. Right? So far everything's proceeding normally until this happened. And I had to think a long time about this as well. Some moves I was really thinking about were just the kick. I was thinking about attaching here, which seemed really bad. And then I was also thinking about nuking to figure out what to do, like approach here. Or maybe even here. Somewhere in there, just to see what he'd do. But I did end up going with the kick. He was rated 4Q, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't end up nuking. The attach on top is playable. For sure. And I think I do end up taking this attach over here right away. Yeah. Just to make some space and just finish it. This is a 40-minute game and 3x30. Or 5x30, but we didn't use clocks. It was an option to use clocks, like if your opponent was super slow. Don't like this result at all. Yeah. It feels a little bit like I'm cowering, but I was trying to play safe, I guess? I'm not... Yeah, it's not a great result. Good time settings, no clocks. So it was indeed a local. In the AJ Congress, you must use clocks. I don't mind using clocks. It was an option, and in their Dawn Open, they did use clocks. They were required. The High Dawn Open. I took a long time to think about this, and decided to split them. And I thought that was a gift from God right there. I can't rewind it, but this move by White... Yeah, that felt like a real gift. Hey, Hanail, how you doing? You had a Don in your club enter the Open Division. Did he place? He got second place. He got second place and won $100. So, very happy about that. And then our low Don in the low Don division got first place. So, it's pretty amazing. And then this was interesting too. I didn't mind this. I just decided to take a 2-space enclosure thinking that I could take the 3-3 later. And I wanted to see how jealous White would be of this stone. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All three were from West Michigan Go Club. Jeez, Razzmatazz. Yeah, I'll turn the sound up now so you can hear the stones rattle. No, Nate played as a 2-Don, and he's AGA ranked as a 2-Don, and I don't think he has a higher rank online than 2-Don. And he did very well. He was 4-0 as well. And then, Kosumi to the right? You mean like this one? Yeah, that's not too bad either. I just kind of just wanted to take the 3-3 and see what happened. Yeah. Splitting black groups. Or do you mean like up here? This became an issue, this gap did eventually. Oh, as White. Yeah. And a little note about the stones in the green screen. Sabaki changed how they did themes, and I forgot I hadn't updated my green screen layout for Sabaki yet, so I really, really hacked it on OGS. F16? Yeah, I felt it was a little strange. So after this move, I kind of expect white to drop down. Oh, that looks terrible, but... Here, let me see if I can just... I kind of expect white to drop down, and us to play this way. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Cool. The camera above the board. So I had a tripod on the right side, and then I have an arm that, you know, to hold the camera straight above the board. Yep. So now this is just pretty standard Joseki, right? I'm not sure if... Yeah, I guess white needed the extra move. Blocking on the other side, I thought made sense as well. Especially since, my lower left corner wants to expand this way. I can't go back a few moves. I'm sorry. No, I'm playing black here, so... Oh, my opponent played the Hane. Oh, with the extra stone for white. I don't think I could punish like normal with this extra stone here, so... That's why I didn't drop straight down and cut, because the stone was already here from the attach on top. R8 speaks to you. I think I did take it. I was looking at this. I was looking at just expanding down here. I was looking at some kind of shenanigan up here. Actually, I think I might have taken this one eventually. No, I took... Oh, right. It's white's turn. Yeah, I did take this one after white attacked, so I could come out while putting pressure on white's group. But it took me a long time to think about it. And maybe I should have taken this one first. Because then we get something like this, right? And I can attack both groups, maybe up here? Yeah, no need to be jealous of white's viewpoints. He has very few at this point. Payson Fox says, reminds me of my game earlier today. I had to put the smackdown on a feisty 3-don on Taigem, who kept trying to surround me for no reason. Oh, man. Yep, so white protected, but this allowed me to connect under, I think, eventually. Which I thought was really weird. So yeah, I pretty much immediately took the connect under. This is way too good for me. Because now I don't have any Aji in the upper right corner, and then my weak group on top. White cries for the corner now? Right, exactly. Looks like you're totally safe and you just have more points. Yeah. Yeah. Black plus resign? Eventually. Not yet. Not yet. I regret it almost immediately. I really should have probably pincered him right away. Or maybe I did. Did I? Oh, I did! Okay, never mind. Hey, Longuilo, how's it going? Kick first. In this position? With the 3/4 stone? That seems a little weird to kick first. But maybe. Like here, and then white here, and then I take this one, and then pincer? Oop. Not quite. You get it, though. Okay. Yeah, I like how this works with my lower right. And eventually this becomes something important. Kick and pincer, no. Thanks, Azalon. Wow, Brainlet plays, rating with a party of 19. Thank you so much, Brainlet. That's amazing. That's really nice of you. And Zenthzot, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Doggo raid. Oh, you're showing me the doggo. Fantastic. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. We're just reviewing my tournament games right now for those just joining. This is my first tournament game. It should be a brainy raid, that's kinda true. And, I wanted to see what white would do with this stone, so I just made a small base here. I kind of expect white to just jump out or something, but instead white goes on the attack. So that was kind of interesting. I wanted to see what I could get out of this. Yeah, white's hoping to get mad influence. Like, white's hoping to surround like all of this, right? So I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna negate that influence right now. Right now. White honey. And I didn't even think about it. In my mind, I was like, I'm thinking about this a really long time, but watching it right here, there was like, nope, I'm honeying. Oh man, sometimes when you're under pressure, time gets weird. Thanks, Zenithot. So, I was trying to also figure out... Oh, excuse me. Let me put a white stone there. I was kind of trying to figure out, like, if this wedge worked for white. And I think I could just play there. So, yeah. And I can't remember. I really considered pushing out or just backing off. And I think I ended up playing more of a chicken style. No, I pushed, didn't I? I did because I was hoping to surround like this whole dragon right here. 4-3, thank you for the follow. Where's influence? Just see dragons. Yeah, Hanale, absolutely. Me too. And so now I'm like, let's see if white has fighting spirit. Let's see if white has fighting spirit. Oh, that hesitation. Yeah, for some reason I didn't like the Hane there. I think it's because he pushes down and then Ataris and cuts me. So like if I Hane here, down, something like this. And then I was worried about that. Well, maybe it doesn't really work. K3? Yeah. I was getting really nervous about it. But I was looking at this push out and then surround the left. I was worried about it. Technically, it's 40 minutes and 3 by 30 seconds, I think. But clocks were optional for the handicap division. Yeah, we're not using a clock in this game, but there were clocks there. 5 by 30. Thank you, Brainlet. Brainlet was there as well. She was in the High Dawn division, and she played some... I saw a game that she totally owned her opponent in the end game. It was amazing. Why fight when you're ahead? I'd be tempted to just go K3 and try to connect on the third line. Well, McJacob, because it's more interesting to me, it's gotta be said. Like, you're right, at an intellectual level, that's probably the easier win. But sometimes I like to do things that are interesting and aren't as easy. And by sometimes, I mean, like, all the time. I thought I was playing safe, safer than normal, so far, so... I like, look how good I'm doing. I'm playing really safe. Is this my turn here? No, it's White's turn. Okay. White pushes out, that makes sense. And now I think I freak out and go here. Yeah, perfect. See? But I think White should have K3'd instead. Hey, Peyton Bigsby, how's it going? J4 and cut. I was looking at that too. Yeah, I was checking out the Aji here, and it just looked bad if White pushed in, so I just connected. I felt okay about that. And here, again, a little bit of fighting spirit, maybe a little bit of overplay. This wedge, it just looks so fun. Yeah, it just looked fun, and I think it's okay. Plus, at this point, I'm kind of looking at all of these stones as potential, prey, I guess? Victims? However you want to say it. Yeah, this whole group. I'm like, I wonder. But I am seeing a lot of, like, white stones around, and I'm starting to think about this area as potentially a threat for territory here. So, you know. Because White has a lot of, but White has so much space in here, I'm sure I can live. I told Daniel to enter at 1Q. I thought... I didn't listen, Peyton, you're right. I think 1Q would have been too hard. It surrounds every white group at once. Exactly, Azalon. 4Q. I entered as 4Q. Which, because IGS and OGS, I'm a 5Q. And Fox and Taijam, I'm like 1Q, 1 Donish. I thought 4Q. Plus AGI, I'm 6Q. That's my last ranking. So bumping myself up 2 ranks makes sense. 4 to 3Q, yeah. It's hard. It was really hard to decide, you guys. It was really hard to decide. But since I've had so much trouble holding 4Q on IGS, I thought that 4Q would be appropriate. Oh, you can hear it. I was like figuring out variations. Mr. Sandbag Bamboozle. Oh man. It worried me for entering any tourney and having to play at 1 Dawn. Well, I mean, AGA has a rank system. So... But if I entered as a 6Q, I mean, that wouldn't have made sense at all. So I self-promoted for the game. So I played as a 4Q. One of the games you played something very scary in Endgame. Was that this one or a later? It was a later game, Brainlet. I think it was my 3rd game. It was very scary, indeed. White has already lost this game. I believe you're correct, yeah. I have all the huge corners. I've got a whole side. White has just the right side. I mean, white just has like this. And white has like this area, maybe? Question mark. But I think white was pretty confident he could kill in here, so... Right, unless the center dies. So I think that's what white was going for here. And it got real interesting. Yeah. How often do they have events in Chicago? I would say twice a year. And there's a tournament coming up in Ohio in January, so be on the lookout for that. It's a big Midwest tournament. Yeah, it seemed like white hasn't fought a lot of these kinds of fights, so I chalk this play up to kind of an experience. I didn't see a way for white to really get out of here. Like, maybe white's gonna honey or whatever. And then if I do this, I have an eye immediately. And then I looked at maybe just coming out here. So I guess white has a way out that way. But it gets interesting. Oh, yeah, I guess white should have done that. Was the empty triangle right? The empty triangle was right. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this jump was really weird. Just around to kill, yeah. Yes, Greg needs to play on Taijeb more to get these kind of fights down pat. So this solved a problem over here too. Or maybe not. Turned out the same either way, right? Jeez, you're freaking blitzing. Okay. I thought I was playing slow. Greg is blitzing a little bit. He's inviting you into his house. He is. He's made a cup of tea for me. Very nice. Like, no, we can't make fun of my opponent, you guys. He's a great guy. He played really well, and he hadn't played in a long time. He's trying to get back into Go. So I want to make sure that, you know, we're not mocking these guys, because they showed up to the tournament and they did their best. Yeah, he really is. So I just want to make sure that we're really respectful to these opponents. Because, you know, they're not some random Japanese club on IGS, you know. Like, these are real people, and they might even be watching, so... you know, even if some of the plays are really questionable, try to be like, oh, I thought that was a bad idea because, instead of, oh, this guy totally sucks. Because he does not suck. He's a good guy, good player, getting back into the game, so you gotta respect that. Even for a 4Q, Greg is playing pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, you underrated yourself and he's basically playing a 1Q. I guess? I really like this idea. I liked the squeeze a lot. Zenith's not. Some of them are, but a lot of them are like club accounts or bot accounts, so it's... Those builders. Right. We're dehumanizing the builders. I thought this was really interesting. But I just connect, and I'm happy, I think. Percus seemed to be unaware to the squeeze. This guy had some good tricks. Absolutely. It was a good Tsuji. So, my dream actually came true to surround all of this. And now I'm thinking, how do I kill it? How do I kill it? Do I have weaknesses? How do I kill it? Because it looks heckin' dead, and it looks like most of the eyes are false. And I think he's still trying to... I think he's still trying to kill my black group in the middle. The Atari around I9? Where's that? Oh, J9? Yeah. 50 with Comey at most. Seems to be. Hey, Move 37, how you doing? Don't even need to kill, just reduce and call it a day. Oh, Bane Bigsby! Oh, my friend, I love you so much. Why did you take the 2 stones over getting squeezed? Did it help you somehow? I don't know. I just felt like the right thing to do. Sometimes I don't have really clear reasons of why to do things. I just intuit that's what I need to do, so I do it. Hard to explain. It just felt right. Yeah, this was a misread on his part. He needed to slow down here. Yeah, White's super dead. You hate doing that on the board games? You want to offer an undo but shrug. Yeah. Daniel gave him the pleasure. Yeah, I guess. So now I'm just playing super safe. Almost resign time. It goes on a little bit longer, and it gets a little scary for a second. In chat, we would be hitting the bamboozle. Yeah, yeah. It was one of those things, like, my opponent thought they were attacking me, but they ended up surrounding themselves instead. And it's hard to see that happen sometimes. Like, when you're so focused on attacking, you forget about your own weakness. I think that's what happened to my opponent. And at this point, he started thinking a really long time about his options, I think. And I'm kind of looking at, I wanted to, like, connect here. I wanted to still do this invasion. I eventually wanted to cut this off and kill the 3 stones too. And maybe look at this cut eventually. If he had built up strength, make a fist by forcing your bottom group to live, he could attack. Yeah. Moves fast and gets into a lost position, then starts to think, oh, McJacob, I do that all the time, though. Like, I totally know where he was at. So... This was a bad move on my part. I really should have played pretty much anything else. Probably the bamboo. Maybe even this, just to have the snapback available. And then block. I don't know. Don't know much about Go, though I'm trying to learn, but I do that all the time. You do that on the board chess? Yes. Sometimes getting in trouble on the board sharpens your instincts. And this was kind of just a free point for white, although, you know, it does limit white's liberties. Which it can't be a bad thing, right? I should have probably just taken this, but instead I'm like, nah, I can get more. Nah, I can get more. Why not? Also, that activates this cut up here. So I'm still looking at trying to kill this dragon. Because I'm a horrible person. I'm just downright mean, you guys. You just poured pickle juice in your dog? Ew, why would you do that? Sweet and sour, fair enough. Interesting. I've never done that before. Slemon447, thank you for the follow. What did you do with the first 446 lemons? Please let me know. Also, boar 3, the first 2 boars, you gotta let us know about that too. Something happened. You owe us an explanation. Yeah, right now I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like, oh, this always happens to me. I think I have this amazing winning position, and then I don't. He's going for Bamboozle? He totally is. They're buried in your backyard. Wow, that's a lot of slemons. Are you hoping to grow a slemon tree? I thought about this a really long time, whether to just connect. I think I ended up playing over here. Yeah. Because I didn't want white to get more liberties. And white just taking the stone, I should really just take the stone, right? And he doesn't, and I'm so happy. Really long time. 5 seconds. And holding very still. No, there was a tripod with like the camera above, and then you can actually see the microphone pointing at the Go board. And I think white's still gonna go for the Bamboozle for a little while longer. But white just has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 liberties. Free microphone in the face. Yeah, someone said that that was intimidating. It wasn't one of my opponents, it was one of the other people watching. They're like, I think you had some camera magic because that furry thing in their face is intimidating. It's gonna grab them. Now it's just take. I versus no I bamboozle averted? Absolutely. You like church music, right? So this game would be like, I've got a river of points flowing out of me? Yes. A lot of people were recording on like iPads, but not like video recording like this. And when I used to do tournaments, I'd record on my phone, like in BW Go. That's the app I used, BW Go, to record in my phone.
Your sign? Thanks for the game. Oh, that fight.
Okay, and that was the end. He resigned. It was a very good game. Let me try and remember who the next person's name was. Actually, I wrote it down. 1 second. Yeah, it was a really fun game. I think I took a really early lead, and I think it all came down to that fight, honestly. Yeah, it all came down to that fight. So our next opponent was Kevin, and I think he's a 5Q. So it was a no Komi game. And let me load up that video. Okay. So the switching of the stones.
Enjoy the game. Yeah.
And this game got super interesting, in my opinion. He had just come from a pretty big win against his opponent, and I saw a little bit of their game, so I was actually a little nervous to play him, especially since I was a rank higher and didn't have Komi. Yes, they do. This particular one was a handicap tournament, but the High Dawn Open had no handicap. It was all even games. So he played Chinese. And I don't really have anything to think about here, right? So I played some kind of Kobayashi, I think. Yeah, I played like... Yep. You had to play even versus an AGA to Adon? Ouch. Yeah. That's pretty strong. Again, there's really, you know... I think I did think about, backing off high. But, yeah. Who happens to be your teacher, so he knew everything about how you play. Oh, man. That's rough. So this move of Black's, I was really surprised Black played this way. Especially after approaching. I feel like this completely defeated the Chinese. This 3-3 I think is too soon. But maybe not. And then I decided to, like, threaten, like, a large avalanche type thing. Because I wanted to see how my opponent would handle it. Daniel, be honest, did you use Jaffa Cakes before any of your games? The real Brapple, every single one, I had at least one, if not 2 or 3 Jaffa Cakes. Every single game. Every single one. Hashtag, please sponsor me. Yeah, I literally did. We also ate at a restaurant called the Lucky Platter in Evanston because we wanted lucky games. And I had omelet #1 because I wanted to be #1 in my division. I did want to win. Of course I wanted to win. You guys. Yeah, the Lucky Platter is amazing. It's delicious. And we told the lady that we were Go players, and we wanted to know what the luckiest platter was. No, I don't have any socks like that, no. And I figured out that this ladder worked for me, so I played it. Again, I felt like I thought about it a really long time, but watching the video, it happened so fast. My brain must have been speedy. Time slowed down. Performance enhancing substance. They're kind of chocolate garnished tea biscuit with orange jelly. That's right. Yeah. Jaffa cakes. They're amazing. So now this black group is just looking heckin' weak. Which I'm pretty happy about, but I think maybe black realizes it. I really thought black should maybe jump out here. Or... yeah, I think this is the one. Because this group's kind of weak. Instead, black does this. Which sort of solves this problem as well. Did I eat any of the donuts? I didn't have any of the donuts. I did not. Normally I do, but... we had just had a big breakfast, and then I had Jaffa cakes. And I just had a bunch of coffee too, so I don't think I even drank any of the coffee. Normally I would though. Oh, you didn't get any of the donuts either? No! Okay, so black still takes that move. That makes sense. And I have to do something too. So extending makes sense. Eating stone and play before it out from you. I could have haunted. Aha. I think black should have just done this, right? Oh, maybe it's too good? I got greedy here again. You guys, greed is a really big problem I have. And I don't think this quite worked out for me. I think I lose these 2 stones. Maybe not. I can't remember now. I lose something here. Oh, I know what I lose. Yeah, because I ended up haunting anyway. Yeah, I played a really bad sequence here. Yep. Basically, I just helped black get an eye for nothing. And I thought a really long time about it too, that's the worst part. No, it wasn't round robin for any of the tournaments. It was just a percentage win. So in the High Dawn Open, the top player had a game record of 5-0, and then second, Meng from West Michigan Go Club got a game record of 4-1. He also lost to the 8 Dawn. And he, from the very beginning, he's like, oh, I don't want to play him, he's too strong, but I want to play him because he's strong. And have a good game, you know what I mean? This corner turned out real interesting. I don't know if this stone really ever works, but I like to play it a lot. And usually black pushes in here and we do something like this, and black does this, maybe? Or no. Sorry, black usually pushes out or something. Because I can't really Hane, right? Because if he cuts and I extend, then he's out for free. But instead we did this. And this was something. Anyway, let's take the magic stones off the board for a second. There we go. So now black basically has no eyes. Yeah, it was really great that people went home with money. It's great to see Go tournaments like that. And us handicap tournament people, we got some cool prizes as well. My friend Nate, he got a really cool set of Go stones in a pretty bowl with green stones, and I got a travel Go set in a cool carrying case. Both from Yellow Mountain Imports, so that was pretty cool. He has got to invade my influence soon. He sure does, Faison Fox. He sure does. Oh, this was super overplayed by black as well. And really, black should just extend up right now, I think. But he Hanes instead, and I thought that was a very, very strange decision. You got your bamboo, Goban, and Yunzi stones from YMI, yeah. Me too. This board that we're playing on, I got all that equipment from Yellow Mountain Imports. Hashtag, please sponsor me. Just kidding. They did actually sponsor one of my streams. It was the West Michigan Go Club stream last year sometime, and that was pretty cool. We gave away a few books. It was a good time. So. And so now, yeah, I think black's position completely fell apart at this point. Like, this upper right invasion completely failed. And now black just... yeah. So, of course, me being me, I'm like, how much do you want these two stones? Payson Fox says, I got my Matsudama Kaya board from Mr. Karuni's in Japan. Ooh, the stones were bartered for, and I bamboozled someone into a good price on the clamshells. Wow. Nice looking paperweight. Oh, we went out of focus. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. Nobody to play with IRL? No. Oh, that's sad. Well, you should find a Go Club or start a Go Club. Yeah, go to Evanston. So yeah, my influence is getting like mad crazy now. Like I'm starting to say, hey, I really think all of this could be mine. All of this could be mine. And black realized it, so that's good. He plays Dengen. Wonderful. He's not... ugh. Ryan has a good set of stones he got last year, but he needs sponsorship on a new board. Ah. Chicago has like 5 or 6 Go clubs. It's amazing. I don't know what's in their water, but I was really impressed at how many Go clubs they have. 8 a week. 8 Go clubs meeting a week. That's amazing. Detroit doesn't even have 1. I don't know how you guys did that. It's super impressive. Yeah, Black seems to cower at exactly the wrong moment when... Like, at the moment he should push and attack, he seems to draw back. And so that gives me too much over and over again. No fingerless gloves. No, and I didn't take a motorcycle ride in the opening either. Multiple in the same club, though. Ah, yeah. Could it be that Chicago has 3 million and the area of Cook County has 7 million plus? That many people is bound to have a few clubs. Right, but Detroit is pretty big, too. And, I don't think Indianapolis has a club either, or maybe they have one club. But then little tiny Kalamazoo, Michigan actually has a Go Club with people that meet regular. It's so bizarre, like, how this stuff happens. The real raffle, that would have been amazing. I did wear my Gote Goat shirt. I got a lot of compliments on it, so Miss Go Bum, Badook Boom, if you are here, or if someone wants to clip this, everybody loves your drawings. Everybody asked me about your shirt. So, yeah. Oh, that's the other lucky thing I did. I wore the Gote Goat, Peyton. Slimothy, 40 minutes, 3x30, but we're not really using clocks, so I have kind of as much time as I want. 5x30. 40 minutes, 5x30. So right now, I'm trying to figure out how Black connects these into a living group. Goat Goat? Okay. Let me open a... Do I have a browser open? I do, indeed. Sorry. Let me see if I can pull this up while we're watching. Go check out Miss Go Bum's artwork's up there. And the Goat Goat is the one studying Go. Of course. Okay, so what am I thinking here? As white, I'm thinking I want to, like, cap this. I'm thinking I need to make sure that my groups don't get disconnected and he connects out. I'm thinking I just want to take eye shape. Maybe a move like this later. Yeah. I'm really trying to make sure that this group doesn't live. And although it looks like I'm playing quickly, you guys, I really thought I was slowing down. Look, I thought about something, see? Look how long I thought about that. Oh, man, Black had a chance there. Wow, I think Black messed that up. Maybe it is in 2 times speed. Yeah, that's it. There's a scene in one of the Star Trek movies where Data is like, I seriously considered her offer about the Borg Queen, and Picard is like, how long did you think of it? And he's like, 0.00001 nanoseconds, but that's an eternity to an android. There are just shapes you know after so many games. Yeah, there is that happening, for sure. Oh, you're broke right now. Well, don't forget about it. Come back to it. When you get some buns. In the buns. So, I'm really looking at, like, this for black. Oop, hold on. I kind of thought maybe this, and then I'd have to do something like this, and maybe take away this shape, and then push through. And I have to extend, and maybe he'll take one eye, but not two? You know what I mean? Something like that? But black does this. And I did not see how that would work. So I'm, after this, I think I just took that. Or maybe like one of these. I'm not sure. It was something like that, though. It was something just to take away the shapes. And I got into a little bit of trouble, but then black let me off scot-free again. Oh, yeah, that's it. I took away the table shape. Yeah, that makes sense. Because black had a lot of potential for eye shape here and here. So the vital points are like here and over here. And that allowed me to cut through as well. I was kind of expecting like this, into this, into this, into this. I don't know, something like that. But then I was worried about this vital point as well. After this Hane, I was like, maybe I should take this. Maybe I should just Hane calmly. I was having trouble knowing what to do here. Technically, this one's a vital point too. I decided to just connect up my stone and keep my opponent disconnected. Seemed to make sense. Because even if this little group lives, then I get all of this up here. I feel like black's trying to save all the things. I was looking at some kind of ladder variation here. If black decides to cut, then I just push him out and kill him. That seemed to work. Kind of expected black to just play here. Or maybe here. No, this one doesn't work at all. I like how you're attacking this group here. Oh, thanks, Payson. Yeah, I was really looking after this at pushing in, the connection, and then taking that. But I was kind of worried about this, or something like this. And then this cut is still maybe a thing. So I decided to attack from the other side. Threatening to cut this off. I already knew that black was kind of jealous of keeping everything together. But I didn't really think carefully about this push through. So for a second, I got into a little bit of trouble. Oh, I was looking at the double Atari here. Yeah. I think black Hane's here. Yeah. And then I take the double Atari. So we're safe-ish. And surprisingly, black gave up the 4 stones. I found that very surprising. You're high. It went really well. My game record was 4-0. Hi there. And I won my division. The single-digit Q division. I played as a 4Q, so pretty happy about it. If you Atari the other way, it's easier to kill. Interesting. Thanks! So I expected the black to take right away, right? And then I have to struggle to make sure he doesn't get eyes anywhere else. But my opponent didn't do that. And I don't know why. Time to take out those lowly Don. I don't know that I'm playing like a Don here, Peyton. That's a stretch. So now... yeah, now I'm just like, okay. Why did you do that? I guess he thought he could make an eye here, but that's not even an eye. Like, after I connect this... yeah, I can... oof. F for respect, absolutely. Have you seen the 1-Dons? Well, my good friend is a 2-Don, and I play him all the time. So... yes? Now I'm just like, I think I'll ruin this side. I think black's dead, I'll ruin this side. Thank you, Brainlet! A few years ago, Greg could beat you. Wow. So yeah. No, I'm studying hard, I'm taking lessons. Reading the materials as I can. Now I work full-time, so it's a little bit harder to study. Daniel will be a good Fox-style player, yeah. I agree with you. That seems to be my style for sure. Believe in yourself, I do. Kazan says, you're playing so well, this guy had no chance. That dragon was trying to burn the village down. But Saint Daniel of the Cross saved the people. Yeah, I take lessons with Cornell Burzo, usually on Sunday mornings, and we stream them together. So if you guys want to check those out. Also, you can see some of my old lessons on YouTube, here. There's about 51-hour lessons on my YouTube channel right now, so that's a lot of content, you guys. All the way from, I think, 10 or 9Q. So depending on your level, that's some good stuff. Also, you should totally follow Cornell. Oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. So this doesn't work, but it looked like fun. And it mainly doesn't work because I felt like I had to connect here afterwards. Which I guess I don't. I don't have to connect there afterwards. Good plug. Thanks, Peyton. Yeah, black found the right move here. And maybe, I think after this, white should play here. Oop. But I did this instead. Isn't that silly? Well, I guess if I played there, black would have just Atari'd and had 2 eyes, so... yeah, this whole sequence is a little bit silly. So I did get to push down here, though. And if black connects the 2 stones, then he dies. So that's me hashtag winning. So yeah, black, how did black manage to live? Now that I'm looking at this... Oh, right, because he takes. And then it's me eye to make 2 eyes. Right. Not so silly if black lives in Gote. Make it a box 4, I should've. Aha.
Let's see.
Yep. You're right, I could've killed it. Oh, I totally missed that, you guys. The box 4 would've killed it. Yeah. Totally right. Totally right. I guess I should've taken it slower and really thought about it. Black's trying to live there now. That's kind of fun.
Sorry.
I'm apologizing because I really hate it when people almost put a stone and then move it. But sometimes it just happens. I still played the same move. I'm up 30 or so? Sounds right. Yeah, I felt really comfortable. Black is a 5Q. His name is Kevin. You can see it in the upper left. Upper left. No worries. Yeah, black should have pushed through here. Black should have pushed through here. I was looking at the block, and then black turns, and then I have to connect, and then it gets a little frisky and funky over here. Because then black does something like this, I do something like this, does something like this, and then we do something like this, and that's how I live. So that's what I was thinking about at the time. But none of that happened. I got off easy, I think. And then... yeah, blitz. More blitz! Haha! Yeah, my opponent too is just like boom, boom, boom. And then I forgot that this would be a snapback, and I'm like, oh man. I stopped at 4 Azalon. I could have played more. But see, the tournament is based on percentages. And I saw, after 4 games, when I was 4-0, that everyone else in my division had lost at least once. So, I made the strategic decision to stop playing, because I needed at least 4 games to earn a prize and earn a place. Of course I wanted a prize! I wanted to win! What was the strongest Don there? AGA 8 Don. That's the person who won the Don Open. He's very strong. Very, very strong. So now, like, I kind of was... I think we ended up playing out endgame. I can't quite remember. I can't remember if we went to counting or not. I think my opponent ended up resigning after I took a really long time to count everything. Brainlet can probably answer that better than I can. He learned when he was 5. Did he learn in China like Meng did? And got to 5 down in a year? Holy crow. Yeah, some of those guys were just monsters. Taiwan, okay. So I'm really trying to engineer this bamboozle over here. But it actually doesn't do anything. Right. It doesn't do anything. Because once I do this, then black just Ataris me. It's pretty silly, but it looked possible for a second. And I think I played a really dumb Tsuji, like a anti-Suji down here too. I think I played M1 to try to remove an eye. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't play the anti-Suji. For some reason I thought I did. Your son is lacking Peyton. Come on. Yeah, here we go. And it's so silly because I'm really winning right now in this game, and black can just Hane after this, and then... So at this point I take a really long break to see where we're at in score. And I'm really far ahead. Slavery and punishment. So I'm counting, counting. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Pairs plus this, plus 10 more. So like almost 50 pairs, almost 100 points for white. And black has like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 pairs. Yeah, he resigned right there.
Oh, Kevin, that was exciting. That was fun.
So yeah, that was that game. He resigned. It was a very fun game. He played pretty well. Came down to that Moyo, and him dying inside it. So let's see. Let me see if I remember who our next opponent was. Next opponent's name is Jeff. And Jeff was a 4Q. Okay. GG's. Thank you. And let's open the video.
For posterity.
Well, I live stream Go on Twitch, so I'm gonna watch the games with my audience and comment on as they go.
Okay, cool.
On like Monday.
Sweet. So my game will be on.
Yes, instead of digital Jeffrey, it's real life Jeffrey.
We'll call it.
We'll call it that.
And then you do it?
Yeah. How do we do that?
You choose either 1 or 2 stones, and if it's even or odd, my handful of rice.
Got it.
Then you either get to choose or I get to choose what color.
Okay.
Alright, so you got your 1 or 2 stones?
Yeah.
I got to teach Jeff how to nagiri. Isn't that nice?
It's even. Do you want black or white?
I'll take black right here.
Okay.
So you have to explain yourself to your opponents? Must be awkward. It's not too bad.
Okay, cool.
So you from Chicago here?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
That's where I live.
Nice. That's fun. All right.
Enjoy the game.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
If I were to play IRL, someone would have to teach me how to count, I think. No, it was fine. I should. You're right, Peyton Bigsby. I totally should. And I didn't. Oops. My significant other told me I should do that too, so. Hey, Simon Yoon, how's it going? When he says Grand Rapids, he is referring to his residence. He's referring to the place at which he plays. I am white in this particular game. I'm the person sitting on the bottom with the mala beads. So we're playing relatively quickly here. I think I got worn out a little bit. And I stopped, like, I started just playing to play. Which I think is a stamina issue I have to think about some more. But all these moves seem fairly obvious to me, like they were the thing to do. But it got me in trouble later. Oh, 25 bits, thank you so much, Seven Yoon. Do appreciate it. So now I kind of think black should pincer. And he does, but he pincers here. And I wasn't sure what to do about this. You would have played that too? This is all standard so far? Yeah, it felt that way. But this I wasn't sure what to do. Like, I suppose I'm supposed to do something like that. But I end up attaching on the inside and just living. That pincer is you? Yeah, I thought so too, but I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't quite sure how to punish black for it. Yeah. Yeah, with white's thickness here, this long pincer seems a little too carefree. Oh, the attached to black stone is okay? Alright. Yes. I was concerned I was playing a no Seki instead of a Joe Seki. Right, for the situation. Yes, I'm playing as white. Yep. So this clamp, I didn't know what this clamp was, you guys. This clamp was something else. I've never seen this before. Payzon says, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! At the regional level and made the final table a few years back. My opponent and I constantly trash-talked each other during play for fun. Oh, that's amazing. I think half the viewers had a stroke. It seems like they did. So I'm looking at just making a living group in the corner, or even doing more to the... Yeah. My opponent was really fighty, and that made this a very fun and exciting game. Top left is so surreal, it kind of is. A stroke of genius! And I didn't know what was gonna happen here. I really thought after that black was just gonna jump out. Oh, sorry. Jump out here. But he didn't! He forced me into good shape, and I was so ecstatic. He, like, made me make a wall facing my other wall. It was brilliant. I was like, oh, bless your heart. I love you so much. And then I just kill off the stone, and I'm like, winning! Winning!
Oh yeah, 75 call me. 82. So you win, right? Okay.
Like on the inside. I didn't say that out loud, obviously, but... And I think I Tanuki'd here. Yeah, I Tanuki'd here. And this is about where the game gets really wild. Invade is 3-3? It's not a bad... Daniel! Oh my gosh, you're... How do you bicycle with balls that big? Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sometimes I play moves that are just so... A little too, like, so confident. This move is just like, I'm gonna wreck whatever you want. You're amazed when you play good moves too. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know what this move was. I think he thought it was a big point. I mean, since I have an enclosure here, that is kind of a direction of play point. But it's really far, and he has this, like, weakness over here. I was a little confused by it. So I think I ended up playing... Like, after this, I think I played just this. The 11 should be on my mind. Yeah, you're right. Oh, the attach up here? Interesting. Yeah, I should be thinking about that. You're right. So I'm looking at making this more interesting over here. You slam it to break stones like Yoda. So now I'm figuring out this ladder, and I figured out that if he cuts, it's fine, so. No jump. But you guys, this part of the game gets a little crazy. Crazy in a bad way, like... Well, you'll see, and you'll probably be screaming at me during this whole sequence. But things got a little wild. I already blamed Daniel. Good. And then... Oh, yeah. Daniel's like, can I kill it? Can I take your point? And then I'm like, oh, that was really silly, Daniel. Let's just kill these instead. I wouldn't try to kill a group that is out. The group was already out. No point in wasting the effort there. Yeah, you're right. Those were just co-threats that I wasted. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I wasted co-threats for nothing. Four Q, yeah. I entered as a 4Q and he's a 4Q. This guy's crazy. And so this is like classic Daniel where like I had a good position and then it and then we had some fun. I should have protected that cut. I blame the cut. Yes. So this game is erupting into a classic Daniel game already. And I'm loving it. It's so much fun. And I know, like, inside myself, I'm like, Daniel, you always do this. You always do this. Why are you doing it again? And I think after this, I should really just play here, right? But no, what do? We cut again! And I expected Black to be like, aha, and me to be like, aha. And did that happen? I wonder. Oh no, I was thinking I could wall off this. So like if Black plays here, I can play here, and he takes. Or something. What is going on is a classic Daniel game.
Okay.
Right here, right now.
What's the handicap for that?
Oh, Baze, we are reviewing my games from the tournament on Saturday. This is a real board. These are the tournament games I played. KGS got an update. Yes, very realistic looking. When you said 3D, I thought you meant 3-don. So now I'm like, he only has half an eye. Maybe I can kill it. What a tangled web we weave. And this would be fine too if I just kept extending like this and maybe took the rest of the bottom. Like Black pushes and I just like take this or something. That would totally make sense, right guys? And then he does this and I do this. Yeah, why not? That would be fine, but no. We want to kill things. Yeah, you're totally right, Peyton. You are totally right. Peep. Yes. I was about to peep. No. Why? And now, after this... Did I play here? No, I connected! What a chump! Yeah, I should have J4'd. I know, I know, I know. See, now black should just play here and live, right? Does that live? No, it doesn't. That does not live. Oh, I see. That's why black didn't play that way. I gotcha. No assigned tables or anything, but I set up my camera so people kind of knew that's where that was mine. The time to get complicated is when you are behind in a game. You were clearly ahead by a good margin. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. I've read that too, Payson. You are absolutely right. That is a correct way to think about this game. Oh, thanks, Baze. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. I got the idea from one of the... Oop. I got the idea from one of the Korean YouTube channels. I think it's called Baduk TV. But it's in Korean characters, of course. But they do this type of thing all the time on their shows. Every stream in the future, work on it. Yeah. Yep. So this is actually just OGS. I just kind of hacked it in OBS. Usually I use Sabaki, but they changed how their themes work. So there are a couple little glitchy things about it, like you can see little blue dots on all of the star points. But other than that, it's pretty cool. You always open with M12? Nice. To be fair though, on Taijim, where Daniel trains, they always get complicated at all times for no real reason. I can't blame him for being influenced by them. Yeah, well, it makes the game fun. It makes the game fun. So now this is... Oh, this is so scary. Like, I think black should just take here, right? And then I do this, he does that, and then I connect out. And every baby's happy, right? But I think black figured out that he could get more from this. Yes, my Oikos, I did win this game. I did. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Just learn some complicated Joseki and gain some free elo, right? Spoilers. Well, everybody already knows that I had a game record of 4-0, so I won all the games. But you don't know how I won them. By the way, Evanston needs to have a reform of their prize system. They should have just declared you the winner once. You had the option to stop playing and win for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what happened. Oh, thanks, FaZe. Yeah, I won my division. I won the SDK division. And allow you to continue playing. Oh. Well, they would have allowed me to continue playing. And I could play, like... If I didn't want to hurt the record or whatever, I could just... Sandbag. I'm not sandbagging. 4Q. I played as a 4Q. My IGS and my OGS are 5Q, and my Fox is 1Q, and my Taijim is 1 Don. So I thought 4Q was appropriate. 3 or 4Q was appropriate. So I picked 4. Because I was ranked AGA 6Q. I'm really defensive about this, you guys. I thought really long and hard about it. And so I feel kind of bad, like maybe I should have played as a 3Q. A 4Q who wins the SDK division is no 4Q. It's a good thing. Okay, okay. Yeah, it was a handicap tournament. Summon you ... So now we're doing a co. It's co time, ladies and gentlemen. Next time I can play higher ranks and get crushed all day long. Yeah, don't feel bad. There's like a ±2 rank fuzziness in my experience. Wait, oh, what did I just do? I took away my own liberty for this. Brilliant. Why did Daniel do this? Yeah, I shouldn't have played M1. M1 was a mistake. M1 was a really bad mistake. Why did Daniel do this? A very common sentiment around these parts. Right? I could have killed the entire thing. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, I have regrets in this game. Like, instead of M1 first, I should have just played N1. Yeah. Yep. And then later, some things get pretty crazy and hairy, too. Oh boy! Oh boy, indeed. Oh my golly gosh. Yes, that is my first threat. You saw it here. Let's hug, bro. And Black actually responds, so that's pretty cool. I was happy. I don't know why he responded, he just did. He has co-threats? Yeah, he plays P1 as his co-threat. And I can't connect, I have to kill something. Even has the cut at N6. Yeah. Yeah, there are things. He played S15 and a half. Oh yeah, he did. And I was so prepared. I'm like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna P1. No matter what happens, I'm gonna P1. No matter what happens, I'm gonna play P1. Doesn't matter. P1, P1, P1. I was like, in my brain, I was doing the Haneo click, right? Like, I was like... P1, P1! Oh, that's the wrong... Yeah. You guys get it, though. And then I was like, oh, really? You should have just played... But he played that instead. So I thought, like, since he protected the upper right corner once, he would do it again. Simply not true.
Okay.
He's like, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, he came to his senses, that's right. So I killed the upper right corner. How did you win? That's what you're gonna find out, you guys. Black, why? I think Black thought maybe he could live up there. I don't know. I don't know why. Why ask why? Oh, again, this is all like really classic Daniel, right? Oh, good, he found the other dead stones. Yeah, yeah. Or are they dead? R7 played so fast. Yeah, I played it way too fast. I played a lot of these moves far too fast. I have, like I said, I have some regrets for this game here. Yep. Why did... Ugh. Heaven help me. So Black should just R8 right now, right? It's R8, dude. No! Oh, I guess he has to play that, right? Yeah, okay. And I think Black can double Hane. Oh no, I mean the crux of the issue is this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this only has 3 liberties. And plus there's this. So I think Black should have double Hane'd. And like killed the whole group. Yeah. You're writing something then forgot? I'm just like, maybe I can just use this and just wall off this center area. And call this my points. That's what I was looking at right now. Because I considered these lost, completely lost. And I felt really far behind now. And I think I am. I think I am really far behind now. But I'm counting. I'm trying to figure it out. Connect, and I just give up the stone. If you were to lose this game as Black, you wouldn't play for a week, really? So now Black's totally blitzing. He's like, I can do no wrong. I'm gonna cut this too. It could be worse. You're right, it could be worse. It's just a ladder. Ken Cabot. That might... No, no. Black doesn't lose because of that. There is something totally else that happens. Your opponent, Jeff, totally misread this score. It's way closer than he thinks. Ah, yeah. Could be, could be. I wait patiently. Daniel always going for the counterattack. Hirahai, you have time to go to the bathroom, I think. Could it be a bamboozle? It could be. A bamboozle might just happen. It's starting to happen right now. And I'm like, I was thinking Black was just gonna play here, and I'd have to connect, and then he'd do something like this, and I'd have to push in, and this, and that, and this. Oh, this maybe? But then I can take these. So I was like, oh, this is okay for me. And so, I said to myself, what can I do over here? What can I do over here? And Black is like, that doesn't matter. I'm going to kill you. I'm like, are you really gonna kill me? He's like, I'm totally gonna kill you. Did you hear the stone sound even? And I'm like, I don't think that kills me. What can I get away with over here? You can do whatever you want. I'm too busy running with this pair of chainsaw scissors. Black owed to move in the top left for 100 moves. Yes, that's true. That is true. They connects there. And I say, can I cut you? And he says no. And I say, can I save my stones? And he says no. And I say, are you sure I can't cut you? And he says, I'm busy, I'm gonna kill your group. I think that's what he says. I'm busy over here, I'm gonna kill your group. No, he's like, ah. He's like, no, I'm gonna cut you. Then you push. And I block. This is what happens when a sandbagger meets an airbagger. Oh hey, there's C14. Yeah. Yeah. Stay tuned, folks. And I'm like, how about I cut this one? He's like, no. I did all the things. I was pretty happy. I took away all of Black's eyes. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll live over here. And then I make sure that's not a thing, yeah. Make sure he has no eyes. And we're like, oh, you want to live there, huh? So, I think I have Sente here, and I take advantage of it. But Yeah, black saved the 5 stones. Good job. Black forgot to not be dead. Well, we'll see. This game is ridiculous. Daniel of the Cross. The connect hurts your soul. As it should. He just told me he didn't realize I could make an eye there. So I'm like, I gotta keep him disconnected, gotta keep him disconnected. And Black's like, I'm gonna connect, watch out, I'm gonna connect, you got weaknesses. I'm like, oh no, I have so many weaknesses. Terror and mayhem. No choice, no choice. Keep extending, Daniel. I don't think I do, though. He plays here, and I think I chicken. I play a chicken move like this one. I'm sure I do. 014? Oh, thank you. There's a Ko in the top left. Oh. Oh, there is. Wow. Yeah, I played a chicken move. Block! Exactly, Vase. Keep pushing in. And I'm like, what's gonna happen? How do I deal with this? The O10 group for black? We're not sure yet. I did not need that move. So I'm a little disappointed I played it. It's not edited. What's happening is this is a recording of my tournament games and I'm talking. And I thought to myself, either way, I'm connected. I should take the 3 stones now. Yeah, hold on. I play here. He plays there. I play there. Oh no, there's this. Oh, right. I gotta do something like this, right? Oh. Like that. I gotta cut now. It's not sped up. This is normal speed. So I'm like, even if he gets just one eye, it's not a big deal, right? But I misread the situation. So now that's actually a boon for me. This move? Oop. This move is a boon for me. But I can just Atari. And I'm like, oh, this is great. This is great news. Yeah, it does look like black can live now. I'm like, I'm making a dead shape, but no, he has extra space. Ah, I made Black live, you guys. I made him live. What the heck? Do you believe this? Great job, Daniel. We know what channel we're watching. Good. At least you made Seki, that's true. So how do we win? How do we win? I don't know. How do we win? Oh, I've been holding that in for the whole weekend.
Yeah, sure. Because I'm curious. Let's say it takes this instead. It's all covered, right?
Yeah.
So now what's the score?
Oh, I was so good. I didn't even laugh him, but I was like, oh. I was like,
Okay, so if this doesn't count,
and then I was like,
I do this.
I'm so sorry. And I take all the stones.
All this stuff. I think he wins because of this corner. Yeah, that corner.
He did, yeah. He immediately resigned, but he wanted to count it without the loss.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done-
I can't rewind it.
I was trying too hard over here to try to like, set up these things. I did.
Yeah,
actually.
letting me take away all your eyes over here
that's
was
fine.
painful.
Yeah. So that's how we won that game. Amazing. Amazing. You almost fooled us to believe you won righteously. No. No, not in OBS with media sources. I can't do a little scrub of that. But you guys can always clip it, watch the VODs, whatever. And the righteous shall inherit the bamboozle. Absolutely. I did force it to live, and then it died. And then it died. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. All right, the fourth and final game. This one is gonna be against David, who is a 5Q. I've played David a few times. The first couple times I played him, I lost miserably about a year ago. And yeah, then last year I played him again, and I won. And then this year, I played him again, and I won again. The rest had Ko for life still? Yeah. I think it would have died. I think it would have died. For a second, there's no audio. Sorry about that. But it'll come in a second. Don't you usually play stronger people after winning? No, there were a lot of 4 and 5 Qs, and I don't think there were really any 3 Qs. And the next rank was 2 Qs, so I guess I could have played them. What? Yeah, it's a self-pairing handicap tournament, so I stayed around my rank. Not McMahon or Swiss, right. That's correct. I think I realized after just a couple moves that my audio's not on. Or maybe before then, I'm not sure. The first game is matched by the tournament director, and after that... After that, we get to self-pair, depending on who's available. So yeah, Black Ops for the cross game. And I kind of knew he would. This is the type of player that loves to make things complicated and fight. Yep, this is the last game. And so I pincer immediately just to keep things complicated, I guess. There we go, now we have audio. For a second I was like, oh no, did I Hane here? But no. Yeah, no Komi, that's correct. No, it was optional if we wanted to use a clock, if we felt things were going too slow. But ultimately, I don't think any of these games needed a clock. All the players played fairly quickly. Some of the, like, higher levels, they played a little bit more slower, and then the High Dawn Open, everyone had to use a clock. So, that was a thing.
You're probably still playing like
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry. So I really felt like getting a wall here and then getting to approach right away was good for me. But I think Black pincered right away. Something like this. Oh no, he did attach. How interesting. Enters as a 3-down for my IGS rank. Yeah. Same Joseki choice in the high approach 2 games in a row. Yeah. I did. 3 space. I guess I could have Tanuki'd. I just felt like this was so solid though. It was so nice. Something surprising does happen in this game. But not too much. C7 is an overplay? Oh, yeah it is. Don't you just attach? And then cut this way? Ah, I see what you mean. And this is like late in the day, it's after lunch, and I'm not in the mindset anymore that I had earlier. Yeah, I'm definitely much more blitzy in this game. But wait, I'm stopping to think? Or is my opponent stopping to think?
oh yeah, sorry.
No, that's definitely me.
Flip over.
Rip Fighting Spirit. Oh. Bifu Curry, you take that back. Right now. And now, oh man, you guys, I so wanted to play this right away. Look at that M17, that's right. There's Aji in that corner too. But I'm trying to, cause I know, I've played this opponent before. I know that, if I let him get his way too much, he's gonna complicate things beyond what I can control. J4. pro move. It almost does look like a reasonable game. Look at that. Let me go. Who are you? So I'm making eye shape. I'm trying to make sure I can live here. Attaching for strength. White following the rule that optimal number of weak groups for white is exactly 1. It is, though. Power triangle I think is okay. My goal is actually to surround these 2 black stones and connect through. So I think that's okay. I think black played that too quickly. If there's no weak groups, no one knows what to do. Seems so, seems so. I think I play the tiger's mouth. Oh, I play that tiger's mouth. Interesting. I'll go to play a game. So this game's going super quickly. Way too quickly. But I just really want to connect my groups, so I do. Like that, connected. I'm happy. But I lose something in the process, right? If you play just a little faster, you could get away with playing twice in a row. Indeed, indeed. I'll try that next tournament. Here we go. Now we attach. And I think I should have cut, right? But I just push instead. It's kind of weak. Kind of a weak play. M6, dang it. Oh, sorry. Oh, why did I play that? I thought I saw something there. Yeah, I'm just playing far too fast. I'm falling into my opponent's rhythm. Doing all the things. Yeah, my shape is a little weird here. Black wanted you to have the 6th line territory. Black did. Yeah. I thought that was rather kind of Black. But I'm feeling a little points poor with Black having a big corner here, a decent sized corner here, and a large side over here and corner. So I'm feeling like I really have to fight for some things, but now I'm getting like 7th, 8th line territory. So I'm not too upset anymore. Poor Black. I don't know. I guess we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Maybe 29 pairs for... Oh, 30, 31, 32, 33. Maybe 33 pairs for black. And white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Maybe 35 pairs for white. It's not far off. It's very close. Besides O2, have there been any bleep blooping at all? I don't think so. So this... Suddenly I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, something's happening and I don't like it. Oh Daniel, what have we done? No, not really. Not a lot of 3-3s. I think I did play one of the...
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, not a lot of 3-3s at all. It was a little strange. And I should have just come out here. I don't know why I didn't. Man, I can't stand how misaligned the stones are in live games.
My goodness gracious. Oh, I should took.
So, it was about to be a Seki. And my opponent ignored the Atari. So that was the main surprise of this game. Total bamboozle. If you guys don't have bamboozle emotes, you guys should subscribe right now. You just should. And now it's just kind of finishing things off, I think. Puts the booze in the bamboozle. That's right. And I think I kind of sucked it up at endgame. To be honest. Yeah, this was painful. I didn't think about it correctly. How this push worked. I was like, oh, he can't push in, so I'll be fine. But now this group on the right is in a little bit of danger. Not too much, but a little bit. You're right, I did answer everything in Gote. Oh, no! Daniel, S16 was the move. Come on. Jeez. Right? At this point, I'm just kind of feeling really confident. Yeah, way too fast. Well, there was 1 second. And so was my opponent, though. Like, this is the problem. I kept falling into his rhythm. just was like bam, 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 bam. Both players agreed not to read anything. Kind of. That's what it felt like. Like watching it now. Oh man. What I'm really trying to read right now is if this into this does anything. To like if I can cut this off. Like he connects and then I cut. Right? Over here and then I cut this. But I only have 3 liberties and he has 4. So it didn't work at all. Not having a clock makes me follow my opponent's rhythm consistently. Feel too nervous to think for too long and lose track of time. Ah. And I think Black was really going for some kind of bamboozle here. I'm not sure what kind, but some kind. I really should play E2 soon. Oh, how about now? And then I think I push the N19, L19 pretty soon too. My next move would be to fix the stones at P9. Yes. 34 viewers, thanks for hanging out, watching this tournament review with me. These games were a lot of fun. Really appreciate the tournament organizers, Mark Rubenstein and the Evanston Go Club for putting this tournament on. Absolutely phenomenal. Always a good time. The pizza party afterwards was fun. There was a bit of a snafu, but it didn't matter because the company was amazing. So, yeah, really appreciate that. Really appreciate the hospitality of everyone involved. I highly recommend joining the Chicago Go Club email message board. They send out email reminders all the time. They remind you about tournaments on email. So that's how I find out early about these tournaments. The prize money for the Haidon Open was $200 for first and $100 for second. For my division, there was no prize money, but I got a really nice travel Go set that's magnetic that I can stick to the fridge and I can play that way or just play, you know. And it has a nice little tubular carrying case with a strap and everything. It looks super, super nice for winning the STK division. Nice prize. Yeah, it's from Yellow Mountain Imports. It's pretty nice. Oh, man. It wouldn't have mattered if he cut me if I could live in his territory, right? Oh, well. For some reason, I decided that wasn't a possibility. Probably because it wasn't a possibility. Or maybe it was. Curious. So now I think black is really going for the bamboozle. Yeah, I'm up a fair amount. I mean, we can recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30-ish pairs for black, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40-ish pairs for white. So yeah. Around 20, like you said. Yeah. And I was actually counting during this game, periodically. For instance, I think I'm counting right now. Because I count in twos. I count in twos, in pairs. So I counted all that in twos. So 30-ish pairs is 60 points. 40-ish pairs is 80 points. Payers. Damn payers. I love it. Yeah, I think Black for a really long time was trying to figure out how to turn this into like a shortage of liberties and kill the whole thing, I think. I'm a bit crazy. I like counting in threes in the middle or bigger areas and twos on the edge or in corners. Oh. Interesting. I know some people count in pairs and then subtract that from 50 and then start counting there for the other groups. I just learned this today. And if the other group is over 50, then they win. And if not... then, if not, then they're losing. So I found that very interesting. That's the way Self Atari does it. Or that's what he said in Discord today. I think Q1 is the next endgame. I have this trick where I take my finger and point it on each cross-section and count it one by one by one. That's a good trick, my Oikos. That's a very good trick. I would have still won by 10 points? Wow. You should say the wrong score. No, I don't... It doesn't seem like I'd still be ahead by 10. I was told Romanian players are kinda bad at counting, well, unless you count Dracula. The count. One. It's not that they're bad at counting, it's just that they have to laugh after each number. That makes them slow at counting. Counting is good in IRL games, for sure. You kinda have to, there's no score estimator, right? Except your own brain. Oh, and in the AGA rules, you have to fill all the dame, because when you pass, you hand your opponent a capture stone, and white has to pass last. So that's a thing. When you look up and say, so, I'm up 15, do you really want to finish this? It improves Daniel's play when he doesn't play moves to use score estimator. That's true. Yeah, I know, Baze, you should. Your score estimator glasses. And now I'm like, is there any dame left? Because I didn't want to pass first. But I didn't want to have to pass extra, of course.
I passed. See what happens.
Pretty big there.
Yeah, I know, right?
This was a big bubble.
Yeah, that was a huge one there. You have a capture here.
Game requires so much trust, right? So yeah, we're just counting now. Trying to make some squares. Some rectangles, I mean.
Wait. Four. Okay, come.
And I keep leaving that one point in the middle. It's totally triggering me right now. I'm like, fill this one. Fill it. Fill that one, please. I didn't play my rival. Stephanie was signed up for the tournament, and she didn't show up. Stephanie! Next time, Stephanie.
61.
You'll be
41.
3Q. I'll be 3Q. Maybe 2Q.
It's just
You're going down,
50.
Stephanie. You're going
Yeah,
down.
that's a lot of points I would have lost.
Would have been much closer for sure.
Good game, though. Well played.
Just enter the Dawn division already. But yeah, the score was close. It was around, I was around 10 or 15 points ahead. I won.
I won.
By about 10 points or so. JT David.
Nice. Main one's...
Yeah, he played really well. All great guys. And without Salvatore is impressive, yeah. So yeah, that Seki, I had a feeling that Seki would have made the game much, much closer. Especially with my kind of poopy endgame. But yeah, really lovely opponent. Lovely games all around from everyone. I just gotta give a big shout out again to the Evanston Go Club, and Mark Rubenstein for organizing and being the tournament director, and all the people I met there. Met some AGA folks. A big shout out to Devin Fraze, who came all the way just to see how the tournament was operated. He's the Midwest AGA director, so it's cool that he's taking his position seriously as a volunteer. Got to meet Lisa, who's the coordinator for come on, Daniel. Go Congress. So that was very interesting. Got to have some good conversations about content creation and the AGA's relationship with content creators. So that was eye-opening in some ways and very interesting to me personally as a content creator. But yeah, super fantastic. Great to meet everyone. All the people I met were really nice people, really understanding, really supportive of content creation and the Go community in general. So big shout out to the Go community at large, especially in Chicago, and to those people specifically. And of course to my boys in the West Michigan Go Club, because we so strong. I was first place in my division, Nate was first place in his division, and Meng was second place in the Open, in the Haidon Open. So we dominated, you guys. My club dominated. It was amazing. I was so impressed with everyone from my club, and we had a really good time on the drive in. Talked about Go a lot, played some Go in the hotel room, so that was all amazing. Congrats on the Magnavoard. Yep, Meng was the 6th on who beat Brainlet. That's correct. Yep. And he's a really good guy. It was great to get to know him more, because he only shows up to Go Club once in a while. He's kind of busy with school, and I think him being so much higher at a such higher level than us, it's kind of a gift to have him when he does come. And it might be kind of, I'll just put it out there, it's probably a little bit boring for him to play, like especially someone at my level. So it was great to have him along, and glad that he was interested in coming, and it was cool that he got a prize. So yeah, really positive experience. Well, I think that's the wrap up. Oh, a big shout out to Kilton Ninja for the $50 donation that helped make this trip possible, and as well to the other donators and you people who are sending your bits and your cheers and your subscriptions. They all helped pay for the trip and the hotel room, and I rented a car to get there. So all of the ways that you guys support my stream and my content, it's just near to my heart. I appreciate it so much. A really heartfelt thank you to all of you. So yep. Gotta say thank you, because you guys are amazing. Well, I think that's the end of my stream. Let's see who else is streaming Go. Also, I'm happy that with all that support, I was able to bring back like a win, you guys. So I hope you win the In Cup one day. Thanks as ever, Daniel. Way to go in the tourney. Thank you very much. GG. I'm the only one streaming Go oh man. Go streamers, come on. So we have some options. You know what? We haven't raided Balinator in a while, so I'm gonna raid Balinator. Enjoy his stream. He plays retro games. He's playing Dark Souls right now, so that might be fun. /raid BALONATOR. Alright, have a great night, everybody. We will see you on Wednesday for the next stream. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's raid time! It's a raid! Oh my goodness!